Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Gonna read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. It is an update in regards to the mass shooting within Sacramento, which led 6 dead, 12 injured, including 4 with life-threatening injuries. This is an update, but I will let you know that I perhaps should have made this video 10 hours ago. So given if you're hot on this type of topic, if you've been watching news bulletins throughout the day, you're probably aware of this information, but if you haven't, maybe this will help you out. So thankfully, a 26-year-old has been arrested in connection with the Sacramento mass shooting. His name is Dondre Martin. It's this guy here, and the police are not releasing too much information about him or really about anything else. They're keeping everything under their hat for the most part. We do know that he's been taken into custody and booked on charges of assault with a firearm and being a prohibited person in possession of a firearm. So we don't really know what that relates to. He has not been charged with homicide. So to me, at a guess, sheer speculation from someone who doesn't really know too much about these things, my speculation would be that the police either do not believe that he's one of the multiple shooters, or perhaps they merely just don't have enough evidence to be able to confidently charge anyone or charge this guy with homicide in regards to this mass shooting at this point. But he's got a charge of assault with a firearm. We don't know what that is. You know, it could be something completely unrelated, and he's got a charge of being a prohibited person in possession of a firearm. Again, I don't know what that is. Perhaps that means that he didn't have a permit to hold a gun. Perhaps he does have a permit, but not for the type of gun that he was holding. Maybe this, maybe that. We just don't know. It's too much in the dark at this point, other than to know that they do have this one guy arrested in relation to the incident, the crime of the mass shooting in Sacramento. We know that he's not been charged at this point with homicide, and also the police chief have let us know that they consider him to be a related suspect. And again, I'm too green in this type of subject to really know what's meant by a related suspect, but I believe what that would mean is that they don't view him as one of the primary shooters. Perhaps they don't view him as being directly involved. Perhaps they view him as being indirectly involved. Don't really know at this point. I do think it's good that the police have arrested one person. My view, for whatever it's worth, it's not really worth a lot, but having seen the videos of the fights, the scuffles, and then the dozens of gunfire reeling out, the car screeching, and we think that on some of the clips you could see a car peeling away. Could have been the same, the vehicle with the shooters in. Maybe it wasn't, but it does seem that the multiple shooters were in a vehicle. It does seem that they did drive away at speed, and given that there weren't any arrests made for the first 12 hours, 15 hours, 20 hours, maybe around the 24-hour mark or more, I'm not exactly sure, but certainly for the first bulk of that 20 hours, there were no arrests made. To me, again, as a complete layman, as an outsider, my feeling was that the shooters had gotten away. They were in their vehicle. They weren't apprehended. There was no police chase. Tells me that they would have gotten away, gotten to whatever location they would need to get to be able to abandon their vehicle, dump their guns, and do whatever they need to do. And I would presume there's a very strong chance these guys are organized criminals, part of a gang network, I would assume. Could be wrong. So I would think that they would have access to people that can assist in hiding them, getting rid of their guns, providing them with a new vehicle, whatever it happens to be. So I would have thought that, given there weren't any arrests, no police chase or such in the first instance, I would have thought that it was very likely that they'd gotten away with it. Thankfully, they've got one guy, so let's hope that this one guy is just the beginning of the process, and that they are able to capture all of the multiple shooters. I'm going to read through the names of the 6 people that have been confirmed to have died. It includes 3 men, 3 women. Further to the 6 deceased, another 12 have been injured, 4 with life-threatening injuries. It's possible that this number of 6 deceased may increase. It's possible that it has already. But I'll read through these names. Hopefully my pronunciation is okay. If not, I do apologize. Jontea Alexander, Melinda Davis, Sergio Harris, Joshua Hoye-Lucchesi, Yamil Martinez-Andrade, Davatzia Turner. So 6 people killed, 6 innocent people shot dead in this incident, this mass shooting in Sacramento with likely multiple shooters. These guys range in age from 21 through to 57, 3 men, 3 women. And of course, condolences, full condolences to all of the victims, all of the families, the whole community. I would imagine the nightclub community is just completely shattered and devastated. But first and foremost, condolences to the families of the deceased. We, of course, hope and pray that all of the injured are able to make full recovery, that we hope and pray that there are no further deceased from this situation. And we hope that the investigation does yield some results and that justice is served. That's our hope. Personally, I'm not that hopeful. I don't have too much confidence. I think that my guess would be that these guys would need to be caught very, very close to the time of the incident. I think they're going to have too much protection that's my feeling. So look, I hope I'm wrong. There's not too much to add. We could talk about the gun control aspect of it. I don't think you really need to hear my opinion on it, so I won't go over that at this point. I'll thank you for your time. If you do like this type of content, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Have a look at some of the other videos, show me some encouragement, and I'll thank you for your time.